Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm going to feature the 3 new tanks that are in the store. First we're going to start with the T92 Falcon, and looking at the motor I'm comparing it to the Lycan because it feels like a tier 8 Lycan. And it's going to go by pretty quick, so I apologize for that. The gun is more like an FE201, so I compared it to that here. You can pause in between if you need to, but I just want to run through this stuff. Tracks, it really looks like better handling Lycan, and it should be because it's a tier 8 scout rather than a tier 7 scout. It does not have the auto loader like the Lycan, it just has a rapid fire gun like the FE201. As you can see here, the turret is very comparable with the rotation speed a little bit faster than the Lycan. Radios are exactly the same because that's really important, and then the ammunition is exactly the same as well. So what do I think about this? Well, I haven't played it yet, but if you like Lycan play, I think this is going to be a lot like it, except it does have a little bit better concealment, so you can use it more of like a sneaky scout. These are the armor profiles. The T92 actually does have like a strip of armor along the front for, I guess, ramming little scouts. But comparing the two together, you see the concealment's a little bit better on the Falcon. His spotting's exactly the same, so it's a little bit sneakier. You don't have to run around and drop clips into people. Next is the Eagle, and we're gonna go into the motor right away. What am I comparing this to? Well, the MKR Patton at tier 8. And you're gonna see it's a very similar, except nerfed down a little bit in all performance, pretty much mobility and gun wise. This is the gun compared to the MKR Patton, and they are very similar, but you can see just the accuracies are tuned down a tad, and it's because it's a tier 7, so it should be. It's not anything like the T26 E3 or T23 E3, even though it's close. To me, it's a tier 7 premium Patton or Pershing, whatever you want to call it. So these are the radios, and then ammunition is a little interesting here because the tier 8's penetration with its regular rounds are 144, where the tier 7's is 129. That's the bottom. And then the premium rounds, the Eagle does not have APCR. It has high penetration AP rounds, which only get up to 155, and they don't have the velocity like the MKR, so there's a little bit difference there. Looking at the armor profiles, well, they look damn near identical. You can't even tell that I'm looking at separate tanks there. So looking at the total comparison, firepower on the Patton is a little bit better. Survivability on the Patton is a little bit better. Obviously a hit points drop there to the tier 7. Mobility is just a tad less. Concealment a tad less. I mean, it's a trend, right? So I would say pick up a tier 8 MKR Patton instead, or any tier 8 like Vengeance or anything. Onto the IS-2M. Now if you got all the Spring Ops complete, you get this for free, so you can't complain about this tank. And I compare it to the IS-2 Premium, and we missed the motor already because I can't shut up. But we're on to the gun, and you can see it's almost on point. Now the one thing I noticed about this one, comparing it to the Premium IS-2, is that it also is just a little worse on everything compared to the IS-2. So you get a free tank that is a little less than a premium tier 7 heavy that you could buy, and honestly the gun is awesome at tier 7, even though the accuracy and bloom and all that stuff is not very fun. You usually are in close quarters with the IS-2, but this gun really takes care of tanks, especially tier 6s that are underneath you, and tier 7s can't handle the 437 alpha that this thing's packing. Little armor profile. Now the nice thing about the IS-2M is it has these shoulder plates that are notorious Russian armor, I would say. So there's actually small 21mm plates covering up the shoulders, so if it gets hit by HE round, that's going to absorb quite a bit of it since it's spaced armor. It's got a nice little taper on the front, so it looks pretty cool. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I went through it really fast, but you guys, These aren't my favorite to make, but they are informational and important to you guys, and I know you like them. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.